So they tell me that when Michael Bordevalis isn't at training, this man is the unofficial mayor of Winchelsea. Jarrod Winzer, 50 club games. What does this mean to you this Saturday?
Means a bit, obviously. I've obviously got the boys behind me, giving me a bit of stick. But yeah, I've loved my time since coming here to the footy club 2021. Knew of a few boys I played back at Grovedale that came here with Foss. And yeah, I've just relished the opportunity to do everything at the club possible, merchandise, social media, help on Saturday doing the rotations, and then sit along on a forward line on a Saturday as well.
You are the man not only behind the graphics of this great football club, but you've also helped our league amazingly, not only with the fixtures and the results, but also the game day posters ahead of our match of the round. Tell us what goes behind that.
Lots of research on who's actually playing, and blokes goes obviously you go through the archives with photos and that, so picking who's playing, and don't want to pick a twos player every now and then just in case they're not around at the club. Yeah, a bit of work goes behind them, and yeah, just taught yourself along the way how to do sorts of things. YouTube's a great little tutorial, so yeah.
Well, you're a talent on and off the field. Let's see how you go when we look at these games. Now, rather than ask for the predictions, you don't know what's about to happen. We're going to go through the 6 games, and for each of those games, you're going to give me the poster boy from each club.
Right.
Starting off with the Werribee Centrals playing host to Belmont Lions. Who's the poster boy from each club?
So I went with Michael Culliver this week, and I think it's Daryl Chesterman from Werribee. And then I'm going to stuff this up. One of the Evans boys was my poster boy. I think it might have been Sammy. Is this Sammy the full forward, the big fella? And then I can't remember the other bloke's name. Where's the long sleeves? But yeah.
That's right. So this is whether you've done it in the past or who you'd like to do going up. Bannockburn playing host to East Geelong. 2 teams in the top 5. Who's a guy you like to use on the graphic arts from both the clubs?
Yeah, so I do like using Kieran Fulton just for those big biceps. They're nice to pump up on the socials. And East Geelong, you've got McIntyre, McLaughlin. I haven't got many photos of him. Crombie features a bit with the long sleeves.
He does.
So yeah, use him. Maybe I've done 3 or 4 times. Had a few coverage games this year.
Yeah, and a shout out to Mrs. Crombie. Amazing pumpkin biscuits on the weekend against your Blue Boys. That may be why Ben played so well there. North Geelong playing Bellpost Hill, the grand final rivals from a decade ago.
Yeah.
Who do you like to whiz up on the graphics there?
Bellpost Hill, Jackie Yates always got a feature. I think he's got one this year. He's very chiselled jawline, so I love pumping that up. And North Geelong, one of the Tommy Schwennerson. There's a couple of years ago playing against us. He's kicked maybe 3 or 4 snags. There's one he put the finger up, so I'm just like, I like using that one.
Fantastic. Talk about the theatre. Now, Geelong West and Thompson.
Well, give me mate Tommy Burke from Euroa a bit of a plug. I like looking after him. I think he might be captaining him this year, so I used him a couple of weeks ago. So he'd be my poster boy, good looking rooster. And who was the other one? Thompson. Freeman when he was playing, he'd probably be my poster boy, but running around now, you probably can't go past Billy Smets, the Athlete's Foot leaderboard winner.
Yep. Now we've got Corio and Anarchy, another bit of rivalry between those 2 clubs the last 30 years. Who's the poster boy from each one?
You can't go past Joel Bennett, obviously with now struck down with injury, so him and his brother Toby always feature pretty heavily in the photos whenever I'm looking around, so I always like giving them 2 boys a bit of a plug. And Anarchy, well, they're all filled with new boys now this year, but like if I had the opportunity, I think Lukey Dowhouse I might have used Lukey Dowhouse and Steve Topazakis from back in my Grovedale days. Yeah, so I think if he featured in that one start of the year.
I'm not too sure which name's bigger out of those 2. I'll have to check the player points there. I've left one game till last. It's the Tony Hill Shield, and it's part of the Community Bank Cup, as we saw with Rob Cameron in the lead up to this Saturday. So who's the poster boy at your club, and who's the poster boy with reigning Premier Inverleigh?
Well, I'm not going to give the obvious away because he gets too much airtime as it is. So if Tav Sawney was lined up, which he's not on Saturday, he's always nice for a photo. So Tav or Jordan Gould, who's running around there at the minute, give me a bit of stick. So he might be one. Inverleigh, I like looking after Buck Donahue a bit, but yeah, him or Poodle maybe, I don't know. haven't done those boys too often, but yeah, they're probably me too.
Well, we usually go through the predictions, but I think this was actually fantastic. So we now know who your favourites are at every club, and we'll keep an eye on your match of that day posters in the weeks to come.
Thanks, Alex. Cheers.